What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to look at Verasity. Before we get into it, please like, subscribe, comment and turn the notification bell on, as we know everything here is time sensitive. So last time we spoke about Verasity, all I said was we need higher lows, and it was somewhere around here. I said all you need to remain bullish is higher lows, and we had this low over here and we were printing higher lows over here, and I gave you this double bottom over here. I told you once we break out it will take us above this larger double bottom over here. Oh, yeah, let me just check. No, I actually forgot what that target was for. But anyway, continuing, I told you that we'll get to here, and once we're above this level of 65 cent, we'll head to 7 cent. But you do need to confirm this as support to head to this target, and you can see when we got above this target, you actually fell back below. You got to the 0618, which is what I was calling for, and I was telling you guys that we must break above this level if we want to go bullish, if we want to meet these impulsive wave targets at 10 or /11 cents. But of course you can see this actually reverse from here. So what's actually happening is that the fibs are being used as they should be. So you have an impulsive wave, a correction or an exhaustion phase before continuation. Impulse, correction, continuation, or impulse, exhaustion, continuation. This is how the fibs are meant to work. But as long as you can remain a higher low, you should make a higher high, higher than this high. And that's what we've been doing, going up the stairs, as CoinSkid would say. We've got a low here, we've got a high, higher low, higher high. So now we just need to print another high low. But as long as you're above this, which we are at the moment currently, then you're good. And you're forming a larger double bottom over here then. So your neckline is over here, and I guess the target is still this over here. So we're still retracing to the top of the falling wedge over here at 0.75 cents basically. So let's look at the worst case. Worst case is we lose the low, and if so, I'll give you some new impulsive wave targets. So of course we want to get above the 0.618, and if you do that and you can confirm that as support, you create something called a reversal wave, and that's what sends us to our 11 cent target. If we fail to get above that and confirm that as support, then we do just use the fibs as they're meant to be. And so that means we should lose this low. You could come all the way down to this low over here and then form a larger double bottom like that. Okay? But using this low, going up, coming back to the 0 over here, and then going up. But if you do lose this low, then I'll give you a target now. So let's get rid of these levels. Perfect. So if we do lose that low over here, which is now your 1, then we'll head to the 1618 basically. So right now you can see, if we're looking at this fib, you've come up to the 0, you've retraced to the 0618, and if we can confirm this as support, we're off, and our target is up here at 11 cent, as I just gave you. But if you do manage to lose 0.05284646, then I do expect Verasity to head down a little bit more basically. Let's look at these targets first, but usually your technical target is the 1618 at 4 cents, and that's lining up with this swing high over here. So it could be, well, that you do come there, but I think that you could stop over here because this is where your actual swing high is, and that's in line with the 1414 and the 1.272. But you know, worst case, the 1618. You could, obviously, you want to hit your head on here, and that's what confirms further downside. So you could come down to here and then actually pull back up and hold this as support before getting back above the 1 and then continuing to our target. The lower you drop, or my saying is, the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip afterwards. And I've shown you that many times. So let's say that this over here was the bottom of the dip. Look where your 1618 is at 10.6. Well, if you measure all the way down to here, look where your 1618 is now. So if this really is the bottom of the dip, this is our swing high, this is our swing low, and it would make sense that this is the bottom, because look where we're sitting on. If we're looking to the left, structure leaves clues. Remember that, look to the left, structure leaves clues. Swing low, make a new swing high. You should fall back to this swing high over here, form it as a swing low, which we were holding as a swing low. But the more times you bounce come to it, the weaker it gets, and that's why you lost that. Came to this swing low, one bounce, and we got up. Now we're actually above that swing high over there. If we drag this backwards, can you see that? So swing low, swing high. We have a load of fake outs. Let's go on a higher time frame. Yeah, so this is your resistance. Can you see the wicks? You got above it, but couldn't confirm it as support. So you fell and found support, got above it, confirmed it as support, and then we're off. found your new resistance before pulling back. Can you see how you're sitting on these swing highs over here? You're sitting on it, but it got weaker and weaker and you fell through it. Came to this swing low before bouncing back above the swing high, and now you're confirming that as support. Hopefully, if you do lose this, obviously come down to here again. But of course the bounce might get weaker, as I've just explained, and if so, then if we do lose the one, then we could see further downward targets down to here. And look what the level I was giving you. Look to the left, structure leaves clues. That's lining up with the 1414. So it could be that if you do lose the one, you could confirm this as support, but you could wick down to this. I hope you understood that. Let's look at the 4 hour. So yeah, we just want to get above the 0618, confirm that support. When you get above it, you're going to always get rejected by this. And then you come back down to find support and then work your way through. So I've already given you the targets basically, if this is the bottom. So out of this impulsive wave, it was 10, 11 cent, but out of this larger one is 12.5 cent. So I'm going to put that in the thumbnail. Hope you enjoyed today's update. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.